Life can change in an instant, without any warning. One moment you have it all, everything you ever wanted. The next, you have nothing. That was Sarah's story, a tale of loss. She had a loving family, a successful career, a beautiful home. Then, in a flash, it was gone, vanished in the flames. Fire ripped through her world, leaving only ashes and memories behind. Sarah stood among the ruins, the smell of smoke clinging to her clothes, her hair. The life she knew, the life she built, reduced to rubble and dust. The fire had taken everything, her possessions, her security, her sense of self. The weight of the loss threatened to crush her spirit. How could she possibly go on facing such devastation? The days after the fire were a blur. The once vibrant neighborhood now lay in ruins, a stark reminder of the devastation that had swept through. Sarah moved through life in a daze, her mind clouded with the haunting memories of what she had lost. She was numb to the world around her, unable to connect with the bustling life that continued on. Friends and family offered comfort and support, their presence a small solace in her overwhelming grief. But their words felt distant, muffled, as if they were speaking from another world. How could they understand the depth of her despair? They hadn't lost everything. They hadn't watched their lives turn to ash. The nights were the worst. Sleep eluded her, replaced by endless hours of staring into the darkness. Alone in a temporary shelter, the silence was deafening. It was a silence filled with the echoes of a life that once was. It was filled with the ghosts of laughter, the echoes of conversations that once filled her home. The warmth of family dinners, the joy of shared moments now felt like distant dreams. The comfort of her own bed, the place where she once felt safe, was now a painful reminder of her loss. Memories, once cherished, now felt like cruel taunts. Each photograph, each memento, a reminder of what she could never get back. Despair threatened to consume her, a dark cloud that seemed impossible to escape. Was it even worth trying to rebuild? The thought of starting over was daunting, almost insurmountable. The world kept moving, even as Sarah felt frozen in time. Life continued, indifferent to her suffering. People went about their lives, their daily routines a stark contrast to the chaos that had engulfed her own. Their normalcy was a painful reminder of what she had lost, a life that now seemed out of reach. The unfairness of it all gnawed at her. Why her? Why had fate chosen her to bear this burden? Why had her life been ripped away so brutally? The questions haunted her, with no answers in sight. One day, while walking through the park, a flash of color caught Sarah's eye. She had been lost in her thoughts, weighed down by the burdens of her past, when something vibrant and unexpected pulled her back to the present moment. A single, vibrant red flower pushed its way through the cracked asphalt, standing defiantly against the gray, lifeless surroundings. It was a small miracle, a splash of life in an otherwise desolate place. This flower was a testament to the resilience of life, a symbol of nature's unyielding spirit. Despite the harsh conditions, it had found a way to thrive. Something stirred within her, a flicker of hope she thought had been extinguished. She felt a connection to that flower, as if it was speaking directly to her soul. If that tiny flower could find a way to bloom in the harshest of environments, couldn't she? The thought began to take root in her mind, growing stronger with each passing moment. The thought, though small, was enough to pierce the fog of despair that had settled over her. It was like a spark in the darkness, illuminating a path she hadn't seen before. Maybe, just maybe, she could find a way to bloom again too. The idea filled her with a sense of possibility, a feeling she hadn't experienced in a long time. That night, for the first time since the fire, Sarah didn't cry herself to sleep. Instead, she lay in bed with a peaceful expression, her mind filled with thoughts of renewal and growth. She lay awake, her mind racing with possibilities. What if she could rebuild her life piece by piece, just like that flower had pushed through the asphalt? The road ahead would be long and arduous, but she was determined to take the first step. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but the thought of blooming again gave her the strength to try. She would rebuild her life, brick by brick, hope by hope. Each day would be a new opportunity to grow, to push through the cracks and find the light. Sarah decided to start small, just like the flower. She began by planting a garden, nurturing each seed with care and patience. As the flowers began to bloom, so did her spirit. Surrounded by the vibrant colors and the sweet scent of flowers, Sarah felt a sense of accomplishment. She had found her spark in the darkness, and it was leading her towards a brighter future. Rebuilding wasn't easy. Every day presented new challenges, new setbacks. Each morning, Sarah woke up with a sense of uncertainty, wondering what new obstacles she would face. The path to recovery was long and winding, filled with moments of doubt and frustration, but she knew she had to keep moving forward one step at a time. But Sarah clung to the image of the flower, its fragile beauty a constant reminder of her own inner strength. The flower symbolized hope and resilience, qualities she needed to nurture within herself. Every time she felt overwhelmed, she would look at the flower and remind herself that even in the harshest conditions, beauty and strength could emerge. She found solace in small victories, securing a new apartment, finding a job, replacing a cherished photograph. These milestones, though seemingly minor, were monumental in her journey. Each achievement was a building block, a step towards reclaiming her life. The new apartment was more than just a place to live, it was a symbol of her independence and determination. Slowly, gradually, life began to take shape again. The pieces of her shattered world started to come together, forming a new mosaic. It was a process of rediscovery, of finding joy in the little things. She took pride in organizing her new space, making it her own, and creating a sanctuary where she could heal and grow. It wasn't the same life, but it was hers. This new chapter was different, but it was filled with possibilities. She learned to embrace the changes, to find comfort in the unfamiliar. Her new home became a place of solace, a refuge where she could rebuild her strength and find peace. She learned to appreciate the simple things, the warmth of the sun on her face, the gentle breeze that carried whispers of hope. These moments of tranquility were precious, reminding her of the beauty that still existed in the world. She found joy in the everyday experiences that she had once taken for granted. The laughter of children playing, the kindness of strangers. These small acts of joy and compassion became her anchors, grounding her in the present and giving her strength to face the future. She realized that she was not alone in her journey. There were people around her who cared, who offered support and kindness without expecting anything in return. She discovered a strength she never knew she possessed. Through physical challenges and personal growth, she found a resilience that surprised even herself. Each workout, each hike, was a testament to her determination and willpower. She was no longer defined by her past, but by the strength she had cultivated through her struggles. The scars of the fire remained, both physical and emotional, serving as a constant reminder of the trauma she had endured. But over time, she learned to see them not as marks of pain, but as symbols of survival. Each scar told a story of resilience, of battles fought and won, but they no longer defined her. She was more than her scars, more than her past. She was a survivor, a warrior, and her journey was far from over. She looked at her reflection with newfound confidence, embracing the person she had become. They were a reminder of what she had endured, what she had overcome. Each memento, each photograph was a testament to her strength and resilience. She cherished these reminders, not as symbols of loss, but as proof of her ability to rise above adversity. They were a testament to the power of the human spirit to endure, to adapt, to rise above adversity. Sarah's journey was a powerful reminder that no matter how difficult the path, the human spirit has an incredible capacity to heal, to grow, and to find light even in the darkest of times. If Sarah's story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting stories.